Welcome to Nina's Knots Crochet. I'm Lynanne. If you're new here, hi, thanks for stopping by, checking out my channel. My channel, it's all about crochet, a little bit about knitting, a lot about yarn, and my journey in this fantastic yarning community. Returning subscribers, thanks so much for coming back, spending a little bit of your Monday with me for Make Along Monday. I hope you all had a great weekend. I did. I got a lot of quality crafting time in. I didn't work on any granny squares other than sorting. We spent the weekend sorting the newest batch that came in. But I've got them separated into ready to go piles. All I have to do is sew them together. I've got some really cute ideas for this week. I did finish an object that I'll show you on Wednesday. I have created a pattern that I'm almost done with that I'll show you on Wednesday. And I started my two make-alongs other than the knitting make-along that I'm in. And I did start the Cinnamon Stitches shawl, but I kind of put that to the side for now because I wanted to get these other ones done that I need to get in the mail by the end of the week at the latest. So, Make Along Monday, I am currently in 3 make-alongs. The Double Dog Dare Knit Blanket with Laura at Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming, which is the fall chunky knit cuddler, something like that. It's a knit pattern by Mama and a Stitch. I'm not going to show it to you only because right now we're just doing knits and purls and knit, kind of boring. I'll show you when it's finished. You've seen it a million times. It's turning out okay. It's riddled with mistakes, but it's a learning tool, so I'm okay with that. So I'll show that to you when I'm finished with it. We're down to the nitty gritty, so I'm thinking that I might just spend one day and just finish it, just to be done with it, get it done with, so that I can move on to my next knitting project, but I don't know what that's going to be yet. So my next make-along that I'm in is the Judys Creations and Crochet Flower of the Month, which this month happens to be marigolds, and I love marigolds. I know people don't like them. I love them. Anyway, I'll pop a picture here of the inspiration photo. And I originally had planned on doing a Tunisian project. But Tunisian is very slow, at least for me. And I needed to get this done. And so I scoured my patterns of things that I wanted to do, that I've been saying I wanted to do, in my Ravelry queue, in the patterns that I've printed. And I've decided that I'm going to do a version of Wilma Westenberg's crochet sweater scarf. I'll pop a picture of it in here. And it's one of those scarves that has sleeves. I've always wanted to do one of these. I printed off a couple last year. Jaxie from Creations by Jax. Hi, Jax. She sent me a pattern for one. And I wanted one that was a simple stitch, something fast, no seaming, I just wanted to get it done because I'd really like to get it done and sent to my daughter this by the end of the week. So I found this pattern in my queue and I'm like, this is what I'm going to do. My colors are going to be in Color Theory, and we have Color Theory is a Lion brand yarn. It's a number 4, 100% acrylic, machine wash and dryable, 100 grams, 246 yards per skein. Somebody in my comments last week when I showed this haul said that this didn't wash up very well, so I will hand wash this. It says to use a 5.5 millimeter hook. So the first color I have is Himalayan Salt, which is this soft pinky orange. Then I have Canyon, which is a muted rusty orange. Bee Pollen, which is, again, a mustardy yellow. And then Caper, which is an olive green. And then I'm adding into it this burgundy, which is one of my Nako Mona Lisa anti-pilling, 100% premium acrylic, 100 grams, 172 meters. So, And this one is machine wash, lay flat to dry. Well, then we'll just make sure that they know you can't put this in the washing machine. I love this yarn. It works up so great. This is a burgundy, and in the camera it's showing up like chocolate brown, but it is a true burgundy. So these are the 5 colors that I'm going to use as my inspiration. I have started it, and this is going really, really fast. I am using a number 6 hook. And I'm going to do it in color blocks. So here are the first colors that I've got. This is the Himalayan and this is the Canyon. And I think the biggest section I'm going to do is going to be in the burgundy. And then once you get the scarf part done, then you do the first sleeve, and then you flip it around and you add the second sleeve on. So I think I'm going to do the sleeves in the green. So it'll be like kind of anchored in the green and then go into the color block. And so I'm going to do the pink, or the Himalayan salt, the Canyon, then bee pollen, and then the burgundy, the biggest chunk of burgundy, and then reverse order. So bee pollen, Canyon, and then sea salt, and then with the green sleeves. So that's this project, and it's a really fast stitch. Of course, I don't know the name of the stitch, but and I'm sure there is a name for it. So the stitches, in the first stitch you put a single crochet, then double crochet, and then on the way back you put a double crochet on the single crochets and a single crochet in the double crochet. But look at this. This yarn has such great stitch definition. This is going to make a really cute textured scarf that will have the really cute sleeves, and the sleeves are ribbed, so it's super cute, and they're long enough that if you want, you can cuff it back or wear them long. I was gonna try to figure out how to make a thumb hole, like think fingerless mitt, so that there's a thumb hole so you can pull it over your thumb and have it kind of be like a fingerless mitt over your hand. I'm going to try to figure that out if I can do it, because it's just basically a knit in the round rib. So if I like pretend that it's a mitt, I think I can figure out a way to do a thumb hole. So that's this project, and I'm hoping I can get this one done this week, but I've got so many blankets to sew together that it might go into next week. The next project that I'm doing is Luck of the Draw. Luck of the Draw is back. We're doing a shortened version of Luck of the Draw, the Boggy Creek edition. Lynette at Charmed Grammy Crochet and Jax from Creations by Jax, they got permission from Nan to do a Boggy Creek edition, and Jax modified the original Luck of the Draw pattern, which was a back and forth blanket, into a square. So your options are do whatever you want, because that's fun too. Or to make a blanket, you can either do a bunch of the squares. So you would do, I think we're doing 15 weeks, 14 or 15 weeks. So you would have enough squares to make a blanket that is Boggy Creek size, or one big giant continuous granny square. I'm choosing the one big giant granny square because I really don't want to sew any more granny squares together than I already am doing. Not that I don't like doing it. I want to be able to do something different. So Luck of the Draw, even though it is the brainchild of Nan from Nan's Next Knots, Lynette at Charmed Grammy Crochet and Jax from Creations by Jax are the ones who will be drawing the numbers this time around. They already pulled the first number. What you need to do is have nine yarns, 9 colors, a main color, and then 8 additional colors to go with it. And then you wait until Thursday for Jax and Lynette to tell you what color to put with it. Start with your main color and then add in your additional color. With the squares, you could start with your main color in the center and do the solid color, you know, the weekly color on the outside, or you could do the weekly color on the inside with the main color on the outside. Your imagination is unlimited at this. People have done ruanas and snakes and baskets and curtains and you name it, sweaters, blankets. It's just a fun way to eliminate how you're going to do it, how you're going to put the colors together. You pick the colors, they tell you where to put them. It's fun. So anyway, I am doing the continuous granny square. I don't think I showed you my colors. My main color is going to be this, which is the Roll With It Tweed by Red Heart that I got a ton of it at Ollie's when they had it for $2.99. Man, is this yarn nice. This is a number 4, machine wash cold, gentle cycle, tumble dry low, do not bleach, do not iron, do not dry clean. Dry clean, that's what I said, right? Where is it? It is 100% acrylic. It is 5.29 ounce, 150 grams of 296 yards of this really pretty. This color is called Stormy Blues, and it's kind of a blue gray with some taupe, and it's really, really pretty, really soft. And my colors to go with it are, I'm using all of my NACO Mona Lisa, which is the 100% premium acrylic, sheen washable, lay flat to dry, 172 meters and 100 grams, and it says use a 5 to a 5.5 hook. And of course they don't have colors on this, so we're just gonna make up color names. And this one's pretty much like a colonial blue, just a really pretty medium of the road blue. And we have a light blue and a cream and a navy blue. This is a really dark navy blue, but it is navy blue. And a gray, a light gray. We've got a beigey medium brown. And then these are not Mona Lisa yarns. I'm going to use some Big Twist Value, and this color is called Taupe. And you all know Big Twist. It's 100% acrylic, 380 yards, super soft, really nice yarn. And then the last one I'm using is, I took it off of one of my bobbins, the Premier anti-pilling bobbins, and it's the really dark gray. So those are my colors. I am using a 5.5 millimeter hook for my crochet hook. And I need to get this off my lap so I can show you my progress. And this week's number was, I don't remember, number 4. But check out Lynette and Jax for the numbers. And oh wait, no, I'm not using a 5.5 millimeter. I'm using a 6. I thought I was using a 6 millimeter. That hook does not belong in there. Anyway, here we go. This is how I've started it. So I'm using the solid section as my variegated, and then the next 3 rows were the light blue. So this is going to be really a soft blanket. And it's a real simple pattern, just something fast and easy to get through. It'll be a really great blanket for the kids at Boggy Creek. So I'm excited. I love this project. I really, really, really love doing Luck of the Draw. I hope that Nan feels better to continue after this, maybe after the first of the year, because this is such a really fun it's a great way to stash bust, to just use your imagination and come up with something really cute. And I really love the colors that I've picked out this time, and I think it's going to make a really great blanket. So I'm hoping this will be a 40 by 40 blanket for Boggy Creek. So guys, that is all the make-alongs. Just in case you missed Friday's video, I have moved the deadline for the squares to October 31st, November 1st. I'm inundated, you guys. I'm blown away and impressed by all of you who have participated. But really, if I sewed a square if I sewed blankets every day between now and the end of January, I don't know that I'm going to get through all of these. I'm going to work as fast as I can. I do have some elves coming to help, but I'm afraid that I'm not going to get through them all. So I'm going to move the deadline to October 31st. Those of you that are still doing the Double Duck Dare with Laura at Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming, get them sent in. You've got a couple more days to get them to me. Her deadline is the 15th. So let's make sure you get those in so that Laura is able to get hers done and sent to me. I've extended her deadline. She's the only one that's going to get the extended deadline because hers have to come from Alaska. So they may not get here by the end of October. But that's okay. We'll figure out. I'm going to be working on these until the end of January. Believe me, I have enough squares here now that I will be making between 3 and 4 blankets a week and probably still not get through them all. That's how many we have. And I'm excited and impressed and blown away and overwhelmed, but it's a good thing. This is going for the kids at Boggy Creek, and they deserve it. Speaking of Boggy Creek, last night my husband and I were watching the news, and we live in Central Florida, so our news does come from the Orlando area, and their Fox 35 Orlando News did a Sunday human interest story. A group of motorcycle riders left from a Harley dealer in the Ormond Beach, Daytona Beach area, and police escort rode their motorcycles to Camp Boggy Creek in Eustis. They spent the afternoon there. They had a barbecue and music. It was just this great big event that raised $400,000 for Boggy Creek in one day. Is that not amazing? One of the spokesmen, it wasn't Jackie or Kimmy, but one of the spokesmen that talked about Boggy Creek said that they deal with 16 different diagnoses. One of them that I didn't even realize was epilepsy, that they have a week full of epilepsy. And they talked to a set of parents whose son had gone to camp last year and was coming again this year. And he was so excited. This little boy was just so excited because he got to meet another little boy who was taking the same kind of medicine he was, and they got to be friends. And that's what Boggy Creek is all about. And I love that whether it's blanket drives or motorcycle rides, this camp has such an outpouring from the community. It's fabulous. I tried to find a link to the story they did so I could put it, but they haven't posted it on their website yet. If I see it, and I check their website often, if I see a link to this story, I'll put it in, because there were shots of of the camp and some kids that were part of it, that were at the camp when the motorcycle riders came in. So it was a really nice piece that they did on Camp Boggy Creek. So um, if I see it on their website, I'll link it and I'll let you know about it. So anyway, you guys, I'm gonna let you go. Keep working on those squares for the next week or so and get them in the mail to me. Keep crafting, keep doing what you do, keep doing what you love. Take care of yourself, because you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of the ones you love. But above all, be kind to everyone, and we'll see you on Wednesday.